Hello everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Dynasty Mode Series video, and today continuing our journey as the head coach for the Kentucky Wildcats, and we are having a dream start to this season. We are sitting 5-0, undefeated in the SEC. We are leading the SEC. Now, we have a rank of 13th in the nation. I think our rank should be a lot better than that. We beat South Carolina, Georgia, and then we just went into Ole Miss, and Ole Miss had an 11th rank. They were the 11th ranked team at that point, and we crushed Ole Miss. Held them to 3 points in the first 3 quarters, I believe, or maybe even less than that, and we dominated that game, but we moved from 17 to 13. So today, week number 6, we do have a bye week this week, and our quarterback needs it. Our quarterback and running back took a beating last week in the rain against Ole Miss. So we have a lot of wear and tear. We need this bye week for our players to rest. So we will start off this video doing the top stories and then doing recruiting. And it's a big recruiting week because we have 265 hours free this week. And we're going to really spend some time scheduling visits and really honing in on our recruiting class. We got our first recruit at the end of the last episode, so that was exciting. And then the next week, of course, we will see the Vanderbilt game, which will be right after the recruiting in today's episode. And then we'll recruit again after. So I will leave timestamps for you all in the description. You can jump around wherever you all want to because this will probably be a long video. Thank you all so much for all the support on this series. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps these videos and keeps these series going. Subscribe for more. And I also have a Road to Glory career mode series that you can check out on the channel. I have that linked in the video description below, along with this Dynasty mode playlist where you can check for any episodes you might have missed. So we actually went over the top stories at the end of the last episode. So this week we have a matchup between number 8 Clemson and number 4 Florida State. The big one last week was the upset, not almost upset. It wasn't an upset, but Oregon almost got upset in overtime against UCLA, a 39-37 victory, and Oregon is sitting as the number 2 ranked team in the nation. It is time for my favorite part. Honestly, it's all my favorite. I love playing the games, coaching the games, recruiting. One of the things I really want though, that, maybe they comes in the next game, it's one of those things you would love to see an update for. It's a weekly game plan, or weekly practice schedule. I feel like that's something that's missing as far as being a head coach of a college program. So hopefully that's something we can see where we have full control over practice and light practice, heavy practice, and more game plan boost throughout the week as well. Like you focus on defense, offense, something like that. But they knocked it out of the park with recruiting. It is fantastic. But as we take a look, our top recruit here, Tim Rooks, is one that I really want. Right in, 5-star. We have the visit scheduled. I believe this recruit will be coming in town on against Vandy, yeah, week 7, because there's a scheduling conflict. I wanted to pick Auburn, but unfortunately we could not pick that date. But we are still sitting number 1. The big one the last week, we locked in the running back, a Gilm running back. Amazing. We picked up Trayvon Drayton. He chose us over Pittsburgh. You can see Pittsburgh moved down, and that's massive for us. Now, they still have a visit scheduled for week 11 for Pittsburgh, but since they verbally committed to us, now, I believe those visits still pay out, and they can still go away from their top school. I know they can decommit verbally. That would be heartbreaking if that happens. So we can go ahead and move Drayton up to the top since we locked in that recruit. So Tim Rooks is one I definitely want to focus on. So we already are sending the house, and now we can spend 20 more points recruiting. We have the visit scheduled already, so we have the advantage. What if we spend 20 on a soft sell? Because we have more information now at the top right. At the right, we finally have what they want. Coach prestige, conference prestige, and proximity to home. Well, welcome to Kentucky. That's what we have. We can do a big sway. So we're going to send the house. We're going to remove everything for now. And we are going to hard sell because we know exactly what this player wants. Now, is there one that does? Oh, there is. Prestigious. Coach prestige, conference prestige, and proximity to home. this is probably going to lock in this recruit. This is amazing. Prestigious is what we're pitching there, and we still have plenty of points. What if? Can you soft sell? Can you do both? Can you do both? Can you hard sell on the same thing and soft sell on the same thing in the same week? Would there be any benefit to doing that over contact friends and family? Probably not. We're just going to contact friends and family. That's 65 hours. We still got 10 more. You might as well go ahead and welcome Tim Brooks to the Kentucky Wildcats roster with this focus. 75 points for Tim Brooks this week. Say goodbye to Wisconsin. Let's not lose to Vandy. Oh, he's visiting next week. The game you all see in this episode, Tim Brooks is going to be there. Oh my. Vandy, if you come into Lexington, Kentucky and beat us, wow. That would be absolutely heartbreaking. Let's go ahead and remove the people off the list. Like Terrence Reese, if we're number 2, we could possibly still get him. We could still get him. Number 2, maybe he decommits. Can I even do anything? Can I still? No, I'm locked out, but I do know that there is a small chance they still choose you. So I'm going to move them down. I'm not moving them off the list. We're locked out of Steven Yancey. We can remove them. We've got locked out of Tavares Stuber, but wasn't one we were going after, really. So all the ones that verbally committed. Craig Cook to Georgia. We beat Georgia, Craig. We beat Georgia. Wake up. Wish we could have pitched that, you know? Why can't we pitch that we beat Georgia? Let's not get too carried away. Stay humble. Okay, Pat Flanders. Let's get back on track. Have we scheduled a visit? We have. When are they coming into town? Against Auburn. That is massive. Let's remove everything from the list right now. Move it all. We have information on what they like. Can we hard sell? What would we hard sell? We can't hard sell academic prestige, but we can proximity to home and coach prestige. So wow, they don't care about anything else. I mean, C+, is that something to hard sell about? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's when you soft sell, you know, student of the game. You soft sell, right? And then you send the house. Yep. We could try to sway them on some of the other actions, and then we'll search social media, get some more influence there. So there we have it. These are the ones we really want. Right in, imagine this combo. Well, now we have to keep in mind that we may be moving some positions. We have Walker, right? Walker might go pro, actually. So it might work out perfectly. But we have a good defensive line. Like, we have a really good defensive line. But even if they don't play next year, they're going to improve and hopefully play as sophomore. As long as I didn't even think about, what are they on playing time? Proximity to home is the deal breaker. Good. Coach prestige. Good. So they don't care about playing time. So if they did care about playing time and you don't play them, they could transfer. Right? So that's important to keep in mind. Accidentally moved out of the screen there. I always accidentally do that. So here we go. Oscar Boducci. Left tackle still really wants us. Championship contender. Oh, do we have that? Oh, do we have that? We haven't scheduled a visit. We need to. Let's go ahead and schedule a visit. Auburn is the big one. Vandy, if we lose... Oh my, we better not lose. That's intense. Auburn's not a big risk. And look, complimentary visits. A new halfback and a new athlete. Look at this. This is where we send them. They're going to be like, okay, they're wanting to bring in some offense. I got people to block for. What do we lead with? Oh, they like academic facilities, thankfully. Remember, this was the one I was talking about, how we'd have to really sell the proximity to home. So we can talk about, we can have a team workout with the team. Look at this. I would hate to go into a visit and have to work out. Like, that sounds absolutely terrible, does it not? Yeah, welcome on in. Like, come have a workout here. Oh, I didn't know I was gonna have to work out today. Yeah, that's what we do at Kentucky. That's what we do. We're gonna send all in for this left tackle. And right side is what we need, but now this is the defensive tackle from Lexington, Kentucky. Louisville has backed off a bit. This is our pipeline. Get away, Louisville. We need to schedule a visit. So let's schedule a visit. Complimentary defensive tackle is left in both, right? We're sending so many people into the Auburn game, aren't we? The good news is this game is a rivalry game, so if we win, we really help, and it's a complimentary visit. The question is, are we going to beat Auburn? We have a best chance. A safe bet for Kendricks is probably... Oh, that's a lot of pressure on week 9 now. We better win week 9. That's the beauty of recruiting in this game. There's so many tiers to it. This is so cool. We're going to go Vandy. We're going to bring them in right in this episode. Kendricks, come on down, have a visit. And we're going to lead on playing time. Wait. Are they going to play? Is that a deal breaker for them? We need to pay attention to that. Is that a deal breaker? Playing time. Oh, it is. Okay. Well, we can make that happen. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm definitely going to remember that. And Kenneth Ajayi, the quarterback I really want. And he loves us. He still loves us. We're not even spending any time with him. Let's go ahead and schedule a visit. Come on down and watch us crush. Complimentary visit is left tackle. Athlete, oh, we don't want a competitive visit. What if we schedule another offensive player for week 7? So, oh, they're coming into Vandy, aren't they? We better not lose. Athletic facilities. There's a lot of pressure on the game in this episode. A whole lot of pressure. We should probably spend a little bit more time with this player. Maybe soft sell. Soft sell. Oh, we don't have enough information. So let's learn more. Contact friends and family. Learn a little bit more about them. We have 30 hours left. Maybe I went too heavy on those top recruits there, but those are the ones we really want, right? This is what I don't think we need to go as heavy with. They're going to get an influence gain in this episode. We're DMing them already. We scheduled a visit. They'll be there this week. They're going to get a boost from that, hopefully. So we should be good. We got Colton Sanders, the tight end from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Could be a very good weapon on the tight end position. From what I remember, they're fast, right? Yeah, 87 speed. 6'2", 244. Vertical threat tight end. They could be a really good ball player. Do we schedule a visit already? Yeah, what about complimentary? Yes, with the quarterback. Look at this. Welcome on in. Send them all in to Vandy. This would be a nightmare. Conference prestige is what we're doing. This would be an absolute nightmare, everybody, if we lose this game. Like, we're talking about a true nightmare scenario. Now, this is a running back I really want. We already locked in Drayton, right? We're number 2. This is the Gilm running back, good speed. We already locked in Drayton. You can never have too many running backs, though. What should we do? Playing time, though? No, they're not. They're going to leave anyways. They're not going to get to play right away, right? They're not. Should we back off? There's just no way. We can't tell them that they're going to start because they're not going to start. Drayton's better. Drayton's better in every facet. So, do we back off a little bit of Ray? Maybe not invite him to a visit. Maybe we keep trying to... Did we sway it? Did we sway? Are we swaying? Hopefully we're swaying a bit. Maybe we remove sway. And we spend time with friends and family, and that's it. Or maybe not even that. Maybe not even that. I don't know. I don't think that this player is one that we need to focus on. Maybe just a little bit right there, right? I feel like the other running back is better in every way. I do want to keep in talks with this player, but we're going to move him on down the list. I definitely want to keep in talks. We have Devin Bieniemy coming into town. One I want to take a closer look at. Remember, Mike Parker is one where I like, but I don't think we're actually going to be able to get this player. I really don't. We can stay in the top 3 though by just kind of contacting them a little bit. And Tremaine Stack is one that loves us. So Stack is an elusive back from Louisville, and we're not even spending a lot of time. Change of direction, 91. This could be a gem right here. It really could. Campus lifestyle is that's what they care about, the campus environment. We have a C at Kentucky. I'm going to keep in touch. Keep in touch, but nothing fancy. We have Devin coming in for a visit. And if we don't capitalize in that visit, everybody, we're done. And this is a quarterback who fits the way I play to perfection. I know we had that other quarterback in the class. A lot of good quarterbacks in this class, in this potential recruiting class. But this one right here, Devin Bieniemy, is one I want so bad. 6'5", 190, 92 speed. We're already sending the house. I don't think we have enough information to... Oh, we can sway him. Or we can... Okay. Bieniemy. Here we go. We're going to get rid of the house. We're going to go hard sell. We have a lot more information on him. And we can hard sell exactly what they want. Look, we fit all of them. Athletic, coach prestige, and conference prestige. Prove yourself. Devin Bieniemy may sign with Kentucky right after this, and we're going to DM. When are they coming into town? Don't tell me Auburn. Oh my. Wow, we better win that game is all I can say. It's good news is it's home, of course, but wow, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure right there, but I believe that big sway will help. Not big sway. Big sell, hard sell will really help. What else we got going on here? Pull the running back. Did they? Yeah, there's just no way. They're going to Texas A&M. They're going to Texas A&M. We can stay on their list, but I really don't want to spend any energy on them. So if they choose to want to play for a national championship team, they can come on down. But if they don't care about winning a national championship, wait a second. Berryman seems in reach now. Does he not? Okay, this is another one who fits my playstyle to perfection. I will get out of the pocket like crazy with this quarterback, though. Let's go ahead and lock him in. They have competition. Well, let's not bring them for an FCS team. We can't. Wow, this is not good. This is not good at all. They're not going to get any boost if we bring them in the bye week, but we can't do competition. So we're going to have to bring them in on the bye week. That stinks. That really does. But what else are we going to do, you know? Proximity to home, yeah, we can lead with that, but that's kind of frustrating. Am I crazy for spending time with this quarterback? I don't know. Maybe I am. But I really think they could be something special. And they seem in reach now. They seem in reach. They really do. Wish we would have saw that earlier. It didn't seem like they were in reach at all in the last episode. And that's really the best way we can rearrange it. So we can move Berryman up. We can move Berryman up the list here. Livings, we were sitting number 1. Purdue is starting to come after him. That's the bus player. I still want to keep in touch, but not sure if we'll go after him. We are getting close on Dylan Rowe. We've barely done anything with him. That must be our recruiting boost that we have now from our other... Remember, our other coaches have a lot of recruiting boost. I showed that at the end of the last episode. If you made it that far into that episode, you saw that. We're making some moves now. We are making some moves. Let's go ahead and advance the week. That's final scouting board here for this week. We can start removing things a little bit later. Go ahead and advance the week, and then we'll play the game at Vanderbilt, and then be back to scouting again at the end. We'll get the scouting updates here, of course. Okay, Tim Brooks has reached top 3 schools, and we're number 1. We'll take a look at it. Here we go. Tim Brooks, we are number 1. Hal Hendricks, top 3, we're number 1. Colton Sanders, we're number 1, has reached top 3. Ray Coyne, well, we moved down. Yeah, we're not spending a lot of focus on Ray. We got that other running back. Yeah, I don't know. We'll make decisions on Ray later. We scheduled a lot of visits this week. We'll get more this week. Palco is when we're not focusing on, but we're still in the top. No, Devin, you did not. Okay. Hey, Devin. We'll play against you next year. Just you see the defensive line recruits we have? You'll be going right up against them. Georgia got beat by Kentucky. Well, remember, if Devin's starting next season, probably won't start right away. He could have started right away for our team. Wow, I wanted that player so bad. My mistake on this one. My mistake was early on. You all know my mistake was early on. I didn't put enough focus on him because I didn't really truly understand the scouting at that point. I needed to attack this recruit a little bit more, and we did not. We learned for next year, and oh, look how close. But look about this. Let's think about this for a second. Antoine Craig, he's a bust, but his Louisville there, we're almost maxed out, and he could change his mind. He could change his mind. So once we win a national championship, he very well might change his mind. Imagine. Oh, and here we go. A little rivalry matchup here in Lexington, Kentucky tonight. We move up to number 11th in the rankings now. You love to see that. Now we took Ole Miss's spot, and we can take a look at how the top 25 has shaped up. Michigan still number 1. Oregon, Utah, NC State 4. 5 is Clemson. Then 6 Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Miami, Alabama, Penn State, and Kentucky. Ole Miss moved out of the top 25 as... No, they didn't. They're still 17. They went on to win the next week. Okay. They went on to win after that. They're still in the top 25, holding on there. So there's your top 25. Liberty there, 5-0 at 24. Rutgers at 4-1 at 23. It's time. Vanderbilt coming into Kentucky. The Commodores versus the Wildcats. Let's play some football, everybody, and then we'll do scouting again after this. 84 overall Kentucky versus 81 overall Vanderbilt. We have to come out focused. We can't worry about the overalls and think we're going to crush them. Now, we're going to rock the same outfit we've wore all year at home against the big games. The SEC matchups, big games, we've rocked all black. It's time. Let's go ahead and dive on in, everybody.
Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Nothing like it. Coming in front of Big Blue Nation here. Rivalry game. Let's play some football.
Will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Look at the fans. I love it.
This from inside the 5. Nice
Blue on the left, white all
over
on the right. The color coordination.
So the Kentucky
Fantastic.
Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
Another rain game.
Rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up.
Touchdown to,
be great in your conference.
well,
Get
maybe
to the conference
not.
championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know.
The speed of that player off the line was amazing. I thought we could get out of the pocket there. Probably shouldn't have, but I love to get out of the pocket. It's one of my big weaknesses. I love it.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Brock, you got to make that throw. He's wide open. The rain probably affected that. Input was fine. Just tried to do a nice little lob input. It wasn't over. It wasn't bad timing on the throw. Just, you're not always going to make it. Slipped out of his hands probably. That's heartbreaking.
Real difficult on our opponent.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit.
Have we ever started off with a good drive at home?
On the return, it's Brown.
I don't know if we have. I think it's always 3 and out.
And really sets up this offense nicely. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work for the first time today.
Come on, Big Blue Nation.
Impact players for this game. David, what do you
We need the hype. Here they are. They're roaring. We have a lot of visitors here today. A lot of potential recruits.
These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams, regardless of which side of the ball
they just lost an offensive lineman. Looks like a bad injury.
Step up in big games like this.
A lot of pressure on this game having all these recruits here. We can't lose.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of
Put the blitz on him.
on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Using his legs, it's Alexander.
Good play call.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on
Let's
that
blitz
one.
him again.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better.
Yes, the pressure, the rain probably played a factor. That's huge.
And I think a lot of that has to do with
Best defense in the nation, that's right.
They can take the 3 points on the board.
Here comes the field goal unit.
I'm not going to risk jumping off sides.
Down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt.
Good defense.
And with that, they break the seal.
Rough start. They got a lot of big plays there, a lot of good plays. Moved it well. We locked it in, though.
The kickoff team out there to send it away.
Offense put them in good field position.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Establish a run game, right? That's our game.
The offense back out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot.
Inside zone, trips left.
His job, and you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense, or now they got a manageable situation.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
What do y'all think? Mountain stick?
Beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding
open
all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker
What an
room.
audible. I saw how open the run was. Read the coverage. Let's go.
This offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
I don't like it. Let's go. Let's look at the route first. If it's not open, probably tuck it up and run it.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires on the move.
What a play. Good catch.
Awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack.
And wait just a second.
Good throw
The
by Brock
official's
there.
going to take a
Not
second
his
look
strong
at this
suit
one.
right there. In the rain, trying to throw on the run. That's a booth review. That's definitely a catch.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Oh, that's close. They counted it a catch, right? That's close.
And the
Yeah, they counted it a catch.
Wildcats
That
are on
was
the move.
extremely close. Yeah, we're going to throw this.
To the air on first down. Coming after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run.
Good read. I don't want to throw an interception.
Listen, it's important
That's
that
my
decision
main
made
strategy today.
off schedule.
To Brock and the
Everything's
entire
easy
team.
when it's on time. You get
It's
the
not
ball out.
there,
Things
wide
break down,
open,
they get off
don't throw it.
schedule. You got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
In this game, momentum is massive. You cannot lose momentum, especially
Now
if you're
on
home.
second down.
You want to maximize home field advantage. Gonna run this.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
EA, let's do it. I love this play. I'm gonna flip side.
Boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Oh, he got caught on the offensive line.
A little more on target there. Maybe
He
they
was
hook
wide
up.
open.
It's an incompletion. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23.
I'm looking at Brown-Stevens first, then I'm taking a look at Macklin. If it's not there, I'm running it.
To the air, it's Vanderbilt. Pressure
Or
is on the way,
pull
and the
on
pressure
out,
has arrived, and down
blitz,
he goes at the 30.
and no time.
And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the
Good.
world from getting
Barry
to
on
your
Brown.
quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Verticals.
This will be the 8th play of the
Now,
drive,
here's the
but
thing
a
here.
great opportunity for the
If it's
defense
not
to get
open,
off the
I'm
field.
not risking it. I can tell you all that right now.
On
Oh, it's
3rd and
open.
He'll take a shot. Pulls it in.
He
the end
caught it.
zone.
What?
Touchdown, Kentucky.
Was that a catch?
Really nice job
It-
working the route and getting himself open. And he's
What
able
a
to rotate the
throw.
football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving
Better
touchdowns
catch.
on the year.
He caught his feet now. What? What a catch. Look at that. Look at the water flying up. What a catch. Are you kidding me? You know who's ready to play on Sundays. Barry Brown showing the NFL scouts at the game. He can make a big-time catch. What a play. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Kentucky. A risky play. Caught Vanderbilt sleeping on that
And
one.
the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's
Heart rate's
happening
up there,
here.
everybody.
Great
Heart rate's
top
up there on that
25
one.
matchup.
I can tell you that. I thought I overthrew him.
In this one,
No,
but they
so
just
it's
haven't
a
been
touch
able to
pass,
hold
right?
that
You have full
super
control
away
over
on
passing,
offense.
and that's all I was trying to do, a lob pass, which is what you can do there. They didn't want a bullet pass there. Good input by me. Brock makes the throw, an even better catch.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything.
Baryon Brown, you legend.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That reminds me, do we have any wide receivers coming into the class?
25, no attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has
Transfer
the ball again,
portal.
and here comes that Commodore offense.
Oh
Guys, that
my.
last trip a little disappointing having to take
Transfer.
the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The give to the back.
Good play, good play.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small
But the
game,
blitz.
I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football.
Am I in
He's
recent
willing to run
plays?
the football,
I don't
not
wanna
just
be.
drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Gets it out fast. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing
2
it,
wide receivers, 2
reacting,
tight
and
ends.
throwing.
Let's
When you
put the
run
blitz
these
on him.
RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Quick handoff.
I emphasized run up the middle.
That's what you
We made the
expect
play
from a
too.
senior. Don't give them any extra yards.
4
Great
wide
tackle
receivers.
there.
Okay, cover 4 drop
The
nickel.
biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents.
Let's
Take a
press.
game like
Let's
this, you
underneath.
know their name and you know their face.
You know him well, and it does
Good
mean
call
just a
for
little bit
underneath,
more
right?
because
And
it's
press.
bragging rights. Like the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular. That's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw.
Told him to go inside underneath.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Brought down just
That's a
outside the
great
red
catch in
zone.
the
He
rain.
moves the chains. It's
Put a
at
big hit on him,
22.
but
And
that's
they
just a
wanna
great
give this guy
catch.
a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And
Oh,
more
he was
times than
right
not,
there with his
he is going
hands
to
too.
deliver.
And he's so
That's a
good,
great
so
catch.
efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game.
Okay,
So you
Vandy is
definitely
coming out ready to
highlight
play,
him,
aren't
and
they?
especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
They'll give it to the back.
Oh, what a hit.
On the play, it's down to the 20.
4
Those
receivers.
physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th
Cover 3
quarter,
sky.
late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Let's press.
Didn't get
Sit
much
underneath.
on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun.
Good play.
Running behind
Silver
those pads,
making a
he
big
gets
time
couple
play.
Before he stopped at the 18.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They
What
put their
if we
hands
hit
on
him with the
you.
cover 2 man here? Throw him off. We've been in zone. Press. Pick out the inside.
Wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
I didn't know I was trying to be the offensive lineman. I accidentally switched, apparently, to the quarterback who's supposed to guard the receiver there. That would have been, we would have been in good shape there. I thought, I was trying to switch back to the lineman. I don't know how I got off the right player there. I read it. I was watching the quarterback the whole time.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw
Play
every
inside.
single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Make a play, good tackle.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They had to kick a field goal on their first drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this one on 3rd and goal.
Emphasize run up the middle.
Trying to punch
And it
in.
was! We couldn't make the play. That was a great cutback by the running back.
And
Heisman,
I love the physicality
no.
of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's
Okay.
money time. I've got to be more physical than you.
All right,
That's
Alexander.
exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
I didn't know I was the cornerback. Trust me, you never want me playing the cornerback position. Nobody wants me playing that. I thought I was trying to get back to the defensive end, didn't know who I was, couldn't see it on screen, and apparently I was Maxwell. Quarterback recognizes it, hits the open receiver. That's the reason that worked. It's all right. That's roughing the kicker. Or not. Ooh, we got lucky. Randy got an injury there.
And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Vandy came into town ready to play, didn't they?
Inside his own 10. Let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose.
That's what happens in these big SEC matchups.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out.
Take it to the house. Holding.
Turns it on down the left side. Inside the 30. The 10. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown.
You can't beat yourself. You can't beat yourself. That's a huge penalty.
We're through one period, and these
I was wondering why the blocking was so good, right? The blocking was too good. There's 2 open, right? I knew something was happening. That's heartbreaking. C-A-T-S, cats, cats, cats. They're already starting it. I was talking about the fans, but they're hardcore fans there. But all right, I'm running it back.
Break the seal on this quarter here on first down.
Think. You got to think. Think, team.
Looking for a crease. It's Wilcox.
Well, they didn't hold that time. They just let him go.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown
bench
up
switch.
On that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
We don't have to get it all this play. Oh, this is good coverage for this, potentially.
He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
I'm playing a bit too conservative, but you want to throw an interception for a touchdown? No.
Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They're bringing heat. And the pressure.
Nobody's open.
They get him at the 15. Kentucky will be forced to punt.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're
running into the kicker.
Pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Barry, way to bait them into that. That's smart. That's a textbook play right there. Bait them in. They almost got the block is what that was. They didn't touch the ball, and they ran right into Barry. Wait, Barry. You legend.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will
take
the penalty.
Thank you, Barry. I knew what you were going for. They're smart.
So
he knew what he was doing.
After that costly defensive penalty on 4th down.
Play action.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
No.
Left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game.
It's a good thing it's raining.
Defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They're setting up the screen. And he'll step across the side.
That was a very generous spot. I do not think that was a first down at all.
Come to the line with a new set of downs.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking?
Can you all believe that touchdown to the freshman Patterson got called back?
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
What a read. That was my 3rd read.
They make the stop, but not before they do.
Why did you dive there, Sumo?
Yeah, And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
I like this play.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield.
Good play.
And the defense had that one well.
Can y'all believe I hit the third read there? Usually I'm a 1-2 read type quarterback.
This offense was going to try and get this receiver involved.
That was my third read.
So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Getting some heat. Just can't pull the trigger.
Good coverage.
The quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great job by
Gun
this
flood.
defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback
This is a
early
touchdown.
and often.
Brown's
Make him
open
feel
for a
uncomfortable.
touchdown
Make
here.
him feel
I'm
that
going to send
pressure.
Key straight
Keep
down the
getting him
field
the
on a
ground.
post.
That's why they built a lead.
Get the safety to bite.
To throw, it's Vanderbilt. A shot toward the end zone.
That's all day, every day. What a read! Barryon Brown does it again.
When he let that go.
Show him your moves, Barryon. Let's go.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
Amazing. Like, that's just a perfectly thrown ball. Great read. Hot route to get the post, get the safety off of him. Caught him sleeping in the wrong coverage for that play. They were looking for something different. Good read.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous.
Not the greatest input, but we made it.
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The Hawkeyes have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by a field goal over Washington.
Actually, not a bad result from a terrible punt.
To keep you posted on what goes down
I mean,
in this
kickoff.
exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. First play of this
They need to
drive
talk
will
about
start from the
more
31-yard
games,
line.
and they need to have a studio update in between that shows the big games.
And it slips through his fingers in.
Maxwell!
That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try.
We got to watch this play. That was so close. Are you kidding me? But yeah, they got to have a studio updates where they show all the games. I want them to show more games at the ticker at the bottom of the screen as well. What a hit. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Story comes in, puts the hit, big time hit on him. That was awesome. What? That's a hit. And then Maxwell almost makes the play. You know, they play defensive back for a reason, right? There's a reason they don't play wide receiver. And that is the reason right there.
Trusting your playmakers
my.
outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
I got to figure out how to pump up the fans. There has to be a way to get the fans fired up. Now they are.
And he stopped from getting the first down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down.
What'd you all think about the tackling on that one? Tackling's tough on this game. I should not change into him there.
Pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with the run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback.
Cover 3 cloud.
Get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
You have to pick that ball. Jump up on it more. Way to make the play, though. We're going to full-on out blitz.
They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
I'm trying to run.
They'll try to run for it. And
Yes!
he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree.
Take that, Vandy. Take that. That's a big-time hit right there. They're going for it. Okay, let's settle down.
And the O will stay out there and go for it. On
Trying
4th and
to
inches.
defensive line pinch. That's what I'm trying to do.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete
Dropped it.
pass, and the defense comes
Dropped
up big
it.
and they take over.
He saw the hit.
Kentucky
I
sends
cannot
the
believe they
offense
threw
back
that.
out onto the field.
What?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they gotta lose a little
U
bit
of K.
consequences. They turn the
On
football over downs.
U of K.
Now their defense
Let's
is
go,
to the
baby.
field and make some stops.
Offense getting set for first down. They're
It's
gonna
not
throw it to
open.
start
Yeah,
the
you
drive.
better not throw that.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
If we throw that, that's a pick.
Another sack by this defense, but
The
how about this
easiest thing
QB
to read is a wide
continues
receiver
to get
screen.
back up every single time,
If it's
still
not
leading
there,
his team,
you've got to
still
learn to
staying
take your
positive,
medicine as a
still putting them
quarterback.
in a good position
And you
to win
tuck
this
the
football
ball in, you take the sack. You do not throw it if it's going to be a pick six. Smart read
This
there
offensive
from
line's
Brock
just been
Vandegrift.
Unable to keep them away from the
Let's get
quarterback.
the
Now it's second and
transfer
long.
from North Texas, Macklin, a touchdown here.
Wants to throw. It's Vanderbilt. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And
I
he's
caught
got
it,
inside the
yes!
15-yard line.
Take that,
Touchdown,
Vandy.
Kentucky.
Take that.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch.
That's
and
a
then runs it
beautiful
into the end
ball.
zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed
Now,
is a problem.
that's a one-on-one ball. It's a dangerous throw to make. I saw he had a little bit of space as he made that route. Brock trusted the receiver. You trust the transfer from North Texas. Macklin makes a big-time reception there for a touchdown. Great throw by
Lining up
Brock.
to tack one more onto that lead.
Wow, I love this game.
And the extra point
So
is
much.
good, and they have an 11-point lead.
It's a
This
dream game,
offense
really.
prides
It
itself
really
on
is.
Going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
And to think the base that they can build on. Like, there's stuff they can definitely add to the Dynasty. Quality of life, more depth. But the base they have here right now for the comeback of NCAA football is fantastic.
The kickoff
Amazing.
team on the field as they'll send this one away.
It has exceeded my expectations and some. And I had
On the
high
run
expectations.
from inside
This
his
is
own
amazing. You know what's...
Makes a move. He
That's what I'm
just
talking
about
about.
popped that one for a long one,
Listen,
but as it is, he gives
in the last game, I had a talk with Jerry, our special teams coach, our conditioning coach on the team, after the punter looked like he wasn't a football player. Allowed that punt return. This is how you play. You're a football player as well. You're not just a kicker. The kicker right here not only takes a shot, gets back on his feet, makes a big-time hit. Kickers are football players too. You have to emphasize, kickers, after you kick, you're a football player. You make big-time plays. This kicker will be celebrated tonight in Lexington, Kentucky, at all the parties tonight after the football game. I can tell you that right now. Big-time hit and touchdown-saving hit for our kicker. Let's go, baby.
momentum with a solid return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring.
Put the
drive.
big-time hit on the
Those are
quarterback.
frustrating 'cause you think
Watch
you might
this
get points
replay.
and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be
Show
a
it to us, please.
complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give
No?
this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got
That was a huge hit. I'm going to watch it myself. You know? We got to see this. One of my best plays at the defensive end position. Weaver comes in and puts the absolute big-time hit on the quarterback. Ooh, and then, okay, that's Oxidine. We let up, right? We let up on the hit stick. Number 8 does a hit stick through his teammate. See? That's how you don't get a penalty. You hit the teammate, and cause the hit stick into the quarterback. That's a big-time hit, though.
Got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get
it's a rivalry game.
And put a good drive together.
They'll let it slide. Let's take out the inside route. Press.
For this offense. Johnson wants to throw it.
What was I doing? I should never change into him.
One tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
Pinch Bucko.
Really good job by the QB throwing it accurately. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get up.
That's just perfect play call. There's nowhere the running back could go.
Now when he loses 4 on the carry.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle?
Beautiful.
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Running it back, it's Brown. And they'll get him down.
I can't believe Brown held on to that football.
Line.
We got ourselves a game, though. Like, it's a battle.
That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this
way to hold on to the football
too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
That's wide open.
They'll throw it to the back on the
I should have got behind the line a little bit better. I rushed down the field.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And they couldn't hold off the heat.
The line collapsed. I mean,
this quarterback.
Yeah, Brock's hurting. Look at him. I'd say.
NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL
is that,
deal
have
paycheck.
we been sacked 6 times?
Down and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line.
Is that right?
Vanderbilt
Oh, we have taken, yeah. But that's because I don't want to throw an interception. So
getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave.
Good hit. Way to make a play.
So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen.
Another big-time hit. Our team came ready to play today.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw.
No! I was there, but Walker makes the play. I put the pressure on him.
And they tackle him at the 19.
You got to give the defense.
That was close, though.
Because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit.
I busted through the line to perfection. Look at the jump we got there on the right side. It's going to show Walker here, but I got a huge jump on the right side on double blockers. Then Walker saves the day. What a play. I'm doing a good job at changing the secondary to press, like in different positions, whether to play over top, underneath, inside. I'm trying to do a better job at that.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35.
This could be a long episode. It is a long episode.
Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm.
How did he...
really quickly. They need to put
Brock,
something together.
how in the world did you just do that?
Execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Taking a shot, still getting that throw off that good? Okay.
2nd down coming up.
That's heart right there, Brock. Do we hit Jamori Macklin again?
He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket.
It's not going to hurt.
Force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice
Macklin might be open for a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Brock Vandegrift!
Nice run there. Picks up a few.
I got a little too carried away. We are going for this. You better believe it. We got 3 timeouts. You want to win or do you want to lose?
Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays.
They're going to think we're going to throw it, but
I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
I love the bench
crazy.
switch
I don't
here.
even have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
Snagged
Good
on
play.
the outside. It's Key. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on
We got plenty of time.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last
I feel like that was definitely a catch, but at least they review it. I do like that. They should always when it's that close.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right,
catch.
and the play will stand.
Let's go trips right. Trips right. Smash.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Vanderbilt.
What a play. Timeout.
The offense will stop the clock. And
How do you go up to the field for a spike? What's the button? Is it X or B? Y is hurry up. What's spike? We have one more timeout. I really don't know. I don't know what spike is. Well,
here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down.
we're in field goal range. We don't need to get too carried away.
Looking to move it through the air. Just too much.
Let's just kick a field goal. Well, what if we go one more play?
Before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2
One more play to the end zone. And, well, offensive coordinator says, Ryan, don't you dare. Okay, we'll listen to the offensive coordinator. Let's kick a field goal.
And here on
I'm terrible
down,
at this,
they'll
though.
send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range.
That's huge.
48 yards out.
Now make them return
They
it.
get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
That's not what I meant.
Makes the catch inside.
Well, yeah,
the 30,
no, that's
and here he
perfect.
comes.
Yep, that's actually smart.
They
Rayner
make
knew
the
what he was
stop, and
doing.
That is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that 1st half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Michigan, we're coming for you. We are UK.
The Wildcats will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half.
24-10.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
What a hit.
Crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll
Put
be
the
stopped
blitz
at the
on
17.
Vandy.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some.
Maxwell read that to perfection. I had him emphasize inside. I had him emphasize inside, and I had him pressing. Maxwell played that to perfection. Half coaching, most of all, incredible athlete right there. Little bit coaching, but that was all Maxwell. That's how you play right there.
They knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the 2nd half.
Look, I told him to play inside. He read, that's a high-level player with great man coverage, just picking apart the defense. That was just incredible. The way he read that and just launched on that football,
They kicked a
Wow.
field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake.
He got held up. It wouldn't let me pass it.
Corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I think this team knew
Some of
going
these
into
screens
halftime
just don't
trailing,
work.
Their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack.
Our
That
offensive
is
coordinator
good news
loves
for
this play.
defense.
Absolutely, like it's like their
on
favorite
first
play.
down. That's what a defense always wants.
That's wide
Trying
open.
to make magic with his feet. Still running at the 40. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field.
Varyon Brown,
but he does
double
a great
corner.
job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards.
I'm
and now
looking
making the
specifically
situation
at Varyon
a lot
Brown
more
here.
manageable.
I kind of, if they're blitzing the linebackers, I like the, I know this is going to switch up that play to the left, switch up a lot of the play, but it was open.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody
Wait
in the
a
back
second.
end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Let's call a timeout. Think about this. I
A
think
quick
we
timeout called
consider
by
going
the
for
kicking team
it here. On this 38-yard line,
This offense has already converted once on
Yeah.
4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
secure catch, perfect
You
time
gotta give this
throw.
quarterback a ton of credit because
Gutsy
he showed
call.
tremendous
Gutsy
confidence
call.
on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
That was nerve-wracking.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through.
I'm looking at
The line
Dingle
blocks
first
for a
and then
certain
Key.
hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
I took a
Excellent
risk.
coverage
It
and
really
good
probably
use
should have
of the
ran that.
hands to knock it away.
Took a risk. Not a risk I should have took there,
Ball
but
is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short.
I'm looking at Key first and then Dingle.
From the gun, wants to pass.
No time. Running
He
back was open,
drilled
but
just as he released the pass, it's
we'll take the
incomplete.
points.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
We can't panic, you know, like we're playing good ball. Our defense is playing great. Play conservative. I'm aggressive at times, but also very conservative with turnovers. I don't want to turn over the football. I will not take risks in NCAA 25. When I'm playing as my Kansas City Chiefs in Madden, let me tell you about taking risks. I throw it every single time. I throw 3 interceptions a game. But we don't have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback here for Kentucky. And we have to play to Brock's strengths. And we are. Have to use them
That lead
the
just
way we
keeps
should.
getting fatter in this kickoff team doing a
You'll
little
see
running.
me in Madden 25. You'll see me throw 3 picks a game. Oh, yeah.
Here he comes
Well, 3
from
might be
inside his own
less.
5. Nice job executing.
I might
all
throw
of the
more.
assignments as they put
I
a stop to
am
that
a lot
return
more
at the 22.
Conservative here
Vanderbilt
for
has the
I
ball again, and here comes
don't
that
know. I just don't want to
Commodore
turn over the
offense.
ball.
Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to
It's the
answer.
momentum that this
And
game
down by
has.
17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay
You know,
consistent.
Madden does
No
like
doubt,
the
lots of
momentum
football
shifts
to
in
go,
this
but you
game
get
are
the
much
feeling
more
this is
than
the time
Madden,
of the
right?
game
And
where, you know, it could get
you
bad.
start
If they don't
losing
score,
momentum,
all of a
you're in
sudden
trouble
they
in
get
this
the ball
game.
back, They take it down the field and put some points up. This thing might be over. So
Momentum is key.
absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Caught in the
What a
backfield.
hit.
It's Alexander. And the defense
Childress coming up for a big-time hit.
Knock him down for a loss.
I'm going to stay in man. Honestly, they're not
And
making
now
good
on
decisions.
second down for this offense.
Have them press and stay inside.
Give to the big fullback.
And we were ready
Confident,
for it.
tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I'm going to fake them out here.
Old school football riding the big fella, and a nice gain on that one.
Yeah, this guy's an athlete, too. He's not just a blocker. You can hand off the ball, and he can go find positive yards.
Or they're going to fake us out.
They
Whoa.
convert on third down
Never
as he
would have
gets it to
expected
the
a draw there.
46-yard line.
That's a smart play call, then.
This is an offensive line that has a
Clearly.
ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose.
Why are we
their
backing off,
will
secondary? What
on
are you
the
doing?
D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He is
What a
going
hit.
nowhere.
Walker
At the
came
line
up
of
there and
scrimmage.
just crushed him.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Good play. They did a great job silling Walker on the edge there. They shut down Walker on that one.
You want those big plays.
We're
You
gonna
want those
press,
splash plays.
play underneath.
Sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create
That's
some
holding.
balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just
Good
gonna abandon
coverage,
it, and
but
now it's
that
just
looked
a
like
passing
holding to
game.
me.
And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for
Underneath
this coach.
worked. I'm telling you, we are outsmarting this Vanderbilt offense. They are flustered right now, and we're playing to our strengths. This Kentucky defense is playing like I expect.
And that
High-level
punt will
football.
make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own
Let's start
20.
running the ball.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the
Yeah,
field.
you all having fun.
They've got the lead
I mean,
here. Last time they settled
I
for
hope
a
you all
field
are
goal,
having
but
as
they've
much
gotta
fun as
find
I
that
am. Be sure to
balance
drop a
between
like
being
if you haven't done so. It really helps.
Man, I think
Smash
they'll
that
take
like button.
I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor.
He might
and
be
then
open for a
exploit.
touchdown.
Off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
That is a perfect read and an even better throw.
Got the foot down and an excellent throw too. Touchdown Wildcats. And the beatdown has ensued.
Dane Key, the Lexington, Kentucky hometown hero right there, everybody.
Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they have extended this lead.
Took a
guys, starting to
shot.
put
That's
the
how
hammer,
you
and
deliver
sometimes
a
rivalry
perfect
game can
ball.
give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled
That's
for
incredible.
so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd
Wow.
back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
That's an incredible
They'll try to
catch.
add
Like,
another to their lead.
I mean, incredible throw. You realize the composure that Brock has right now and the momentum. He did not sense pressure at all. He didn't care that big hit he took. He stepped up. He made that throw. That's a touchdown.
Kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there
Good job,
and
good job.
Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Ohio. For now, it's back
I'm
to you
keeping the
fellas,
press
but of
on 'em.
course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I hit stick too much. Do you all see me change it to him, try to hit stick?
I
Hit
wanna
stick's
get
tough.
my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches. And
That's
see
a
if I
pick.
can't get some big.
He's got it.
11
downfield
made
for a
that
huge
tackle.
gain.
That was a big-time
And
tackle, but it
slips
should have
through
been
his
picked off.
fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
Yes!
He's
I
knocked
almost
down
came
the
through
backfield.
and made that tackle.
I gotta be honest.
I love
am
playing
shocked at just
defense.
How well
I love
the
it.
defense is played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one. and
It's
they're just
very
playing with
rewarding
a
when you're
ton of
playing
intensity.
defense and everything, and your calls are working and
On
you
the
make
return, it's
adjustments.
Brown. That
I was
nifty
hoping to
return sets up the
turn that back
offense
for a
and takes
touchdown.
Some of the yardage on the punt.
Let's do his option.
Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense.
Let's
takes
flip
the
it.
field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull
I don't
away
like
here
it,
in
but
the
you know what I
second half,
like?
Jesse.
And this has been
A touchdown
dream
pass
game
to
for this
Key
play caller
on the
too, right?
outside.
It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's.
And he makes the catch inside the 20. And
Reading this Vanderbilt defense like a book.
30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That big play really has
You all
him in
think those
business
recruits
since
were
first
fired
and
up
10 from
today?
the
Yeah, I think so.
Gonna
A
run
lot
it.
of
It's
visits
Breda.
today. And wow, we needed them.
After picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
No, I'm running it. They know we switched,
Leaves
but
it with the back.
that's still a touchdown.
Touchdown, Kentucky. And the punishment has been extended.
That's what we do.
Offense is getting a rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is
The rain does not
whatever
affect
they wanna
Kentucky.
do and having
Not
a
last week at Ole Miss. Not here back at home against Vandy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with
There we go.
the extra point, they push the lead out a little
So I know I
further.
could super sim,
Quick
but
strike offense on that
I want to keep playing. If you all want to go ahead to the end of the game, you can, to the recruiting. I've had two crashes in this game. Both the crashes have happened during super simming. I've not had a crash any other time. So I don't want to risk it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no...
I had him sit underneath.
Picked off.
I had Maxwell press and sit underneath. We did it again. Yes. Maxwell, Harrison. Let's go, baby.
He saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Big
These guys
Blue
can play
Nation.
offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right.
That's what we're throwing off this Vanderbilt quarterback. Switching up, playing inside, playing underneath, over top, pressing them, putting a lot of pressure on the line. You press them with great cornerbacks who play underneath. Yeah, the big play opens up at the top, but they don't have time.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
This is so awesome. Nothing like putting the beat down on your rival when you have a lot of commits visiting the campus today.
Executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess what?
Almost made the sack.
You got to be able to turn the page.
The quarterback was terrified there. Did you see him?
I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive.
I'm going to keep the pressure on him. Like, I know that's crazy, right? But
this time to your advantage.
We're feeling confident.
Got it in the middle. It's Stowers.
And they humbled us fast. That's the risk you take, right? That's on me. That's a risk you take. That's getting too aggressive, too much confidence on the defensive side. Well, I'm just going to seek out of my chair a little bit.
Because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line
Let's
up
chew
all over
clock
the
now.
field. He can stretch the field
Come
vertically,
on.
shows off his
Why?
speed.
Why am I
He
getting
has
so
very
aggressive
rare
on 2nd and 10?
athleticism
We're up
for a guy in his
48-17.
position, and he showed it there on
That just
long
hurts our
touchdown.
overall
And he
rankings.
takes this from inside the 5.
Okay, let's settle down. Let's settle down. Let's go ahead and chew clock.
Kentucky sends
Let's
the offense
conservative
back out onto the field.
ball carrying
They had this thing in
and
a hammerlock
just
at
manage the
halftime,
game.
And now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
I can't wait till we get speed at the running back position, because like a huge acceleration. I know it's the rain, they run slower anyways, but like if we have Drayton next season, 94 speed, gonna just dive up that hole, just straight for a touchdown.
Big defensive tackle up front.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the
Vandy's like, they're going to run it, right?
Now the play fake. And they got him for the sack.
Never mind. Let's just let the time run out.
Guys,
They thought I was just going to run out the clock. Well, they did. They put the blitz on. We just didn't have enough time to get the throw off. Oh, here we go. Kentucky, number 11. That's beautiful to see. We should be higher, though.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
If we lose this game,
will be forced to punt.
This will be the end of this Dynasty Mode series because we'll have to retire as the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats. Ryan Gamer will retire back to all the other sports on the channel. No doubt about that.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Let's go, Walker. Let's go. Third sack, I believe. Did you all see Vandy has 9 sacks on the day? I think that's what that said. Let's give cushion.
Still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
I think they've had 9 sacks on Brock.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
But here's the thing. I'm not going to throw a pick, so...
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gonna let it fly.
Maxwell does it again.
Intercepted. Got room on the return.
Yes.
After making the interception, he sets up his offense by
That's
running it
your
back to the
big-time
39.
defensive superstar making big-time plays. Look, he's hurt.
Exclamation point. Fourth quarter.
He's hurting.
Bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Man,
It's hard to change direction in the rain.
Out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground.
Good play, good play. 3rd and inches.
Short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try.
Little quarterback keeper. Brock took a shot, though.
Gets enough for the first down.
I'm going to throw.
Back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Vanderbilt. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
You know what went wrong there? A lot, but I turned into key. Did you see how I played that ball? I held down Y. I thought he'd make a big-time jump. But, well, was I wrong on that one? Get the ball!
They recover their own fumble. Somehow,
Pick up the football.
That ball
Put the blitz on him. You put the hurting on him.
In the hands of the defense, you have got to do a better job of ball security.
Gets away from one, finds some space. All kinds of running room. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Well, so much for being backed up. Now they've got
I was there and I missed the tackle. I was there and I missed the tackle.
Knock him down. There was nowhere to go.
I did a great play on the line and I missed the tackle.
Nice catch.
I'm mad
on the
now.
big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Vandy, you've made me mad.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. He lets one fly deep.
Way to make a play on the ball. Number 4 did not get carried away. Did not get carried away. Made a great play on the football.
And he couldn't hold on.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Complete downfield.
That's a risk. I don't know why You know, I do know why. I stuck with my game plan the whole game, right? So I'm going to stick with it now.
Maybe this helps next game, right? Like
But I need to take my medicine and stop, because that was not smart. I literally gave that to them with my defensive play call. I'll be honest. Like, I'm not going to lie about it. I gave them that play with my...
Big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
I forgot. I just thought that they had given up.
But they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Thank you for holding on. Thank you for grabbing it and then holding on.
Makes a sure catch.
Let's just run out the clock,
The
please.
offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground with the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
The problem is, if I don't get aggressive there, we waste a lot more time, and they probably don't score, but...
You can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run.
What a play.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chain.
Let's score again. It's going to help our rankings. We need to beat Vandy by more than 24.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
This guy's been running
That's
hard
wide open.
all game long in the fourth quarter now with that last run. He's
That
now
is
at
wide
99
open.
yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all
Y'all think what I'm thinking?
Trying to find his man on first down. And the quarterback
Everybody shook their head no.
down back at the 13. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much
Everybody
closer
on
to salting
YouTube
away
shook
a
their head
victory.
no watching that video
Operating
at
in the
one
red
point, and I
zone here
still
on
did it,
2nd
right?
down. Handoff from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still.
I want one
just
more
a very
touchdown.
short gain.
Give me one
Really
more,
need
Brock.
to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And
Close.
they can't make the
Close.
connection on 3rd down.
Close.
And the
We'll take
offense
our
comes
field
up
goal.
short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead.
They're interested to see if we go for it. Imagine Vandy already doesn't like Kentucky, but they, you know, Ryan Gamer's not like a huge rival yet. They would hate us if we go for that. 51-24, that's enough of a
And
blowout.
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Hey, now let's not do anything crazy. Let's play over
Vanderbilt
top.
has it back and
Let's
heading
give
out to go on
cushion.
the attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
Hear that? Yeah, they're just not as good. That's right.
Hit you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best
he
I
almost
can
made
to
that
try to
play.
flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
He'll come out throwing on first down, using the quick game.
I need to never change into a defender for a hit ever again.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
What a
and move the
tackle.
clock. It's gonna be
Their
hard
defensive
now
line, or
for
their
this offense
offensive
to
line
find
has
their
showed
way
up
back in
now,
this one.
finally. Too little,
This
too
defense
late.
has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put.
Yeah, it's been a
all the
great game
facets of
defensively.
defense
Should have been
together.
much better,
Defense,
but
pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
yeah, we played amazing. Good defensive play calls besides like 2 mistakes, but
Looking to throw, it's Carter.
throw an interception.
And the
Number
physical
54
play
was
there
watching the
forces
quarterback eyes the
incompletion
whole
on first
time
down.
and read that to
And this is just one
perfection.
of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going. And
Maxwell,
never
take it to
built
the
momentum.
house.
This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Slips one guy, and now he's
No,
loose.
we're not going to allow another
And he
score.
almost ran away from everybody
Kentucky,
on that one. A
wake
huge
up.
Pick up on that play. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Escapes the sack. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The defense is dialed in right now, guys. They've got the lead. They're expecting pass. Offense trying to go four verticals.
He just shook Weaver off like it was nothing.
Stepped up and they force
and how is that not intentional grounding? I think the refs are already done with the game, right? Take it to the house, though.
Fires to the wideout. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't.
No, we are not letting them score.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
You do not let them score, team.
He's looking to pass.
It's a good thing he's wide open to the left. Kentucky wins.
Run out on this game. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident, and David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's how you play football. We should have held them to probably 14 points or less. This Kentucky team dominated defensively and offensively. But you all remember, they started out 10-7 in the first quarter. We held them to nothing in the second, 7 points in the third. That touchdown should never happen. The next touchdown should never have happened. We scored 17 points in the second, 24 in the third. Great decision-making on the offensive side of the ball and defensive for the most part to get us in the position to win. But those reads on offense were incredible. We took advantage of Vanderbilt's weakness, their coverage, and their defensive line played great. But I did take a lot of sacks. You know, I'm not going to throw a pick. I'm going to play smart on offense. I don't want to have a turnover. Kentucky Wildcats are 6-0. The Kentucky Wildcats are 6-0. That's a game we needed to win with all the recruits we had to visit. And you talk about a game that probably got them fired up. We take a look at the stats here. We just dominated. 452 offensive yards. They had 399. And most of those were those long plays that should have happened. That was our passing game. We had 115 rushing yards. But our passing game, Brock Vandegrift dominated. And 544 total yards. They had 449 or 549. And we were game manager. We did have the one interception. And we had +2 in the turnover battle. But they threw 3 interceptions. Maxwell dominated. I'm trying to think of what this interception was. Is it bad I don't even remember that? When did we throw an interception? I guess I threw that out of my mind quickly. I don't even remember. 243 quarterback rating, 14 for 22, 337 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Brock Vandegrift had himself a day. That was amazing. Let's take a look at rushing. Trainum dominated, 18 for 104 and a touchdown. Vandegrift got sacked a lot. We got sacked 9 times, I think it said. Not ideal, but Dane Key, a big touchdown. Barron Brown got us into that position with those huge touchdowns early in that game. 3 receptions, 87 yards, a touchdown. Demore Macklin had a great touchdown there. Love that. Spread the ball around really well today. Defensive side, their defense went off on the sacks, but our defense went off as well. Not as much on the sacks, right? But a lot of tackles for loss. But the big thing was right here. Maxwell Harrison had 3 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown. That's how you play football. Like, what? This Kentucky team came ready to play today. Well, I guess we didn't come ready to play in the first quarter. But Vanderbilt came out fighting. They got some momentum, and that's what you got to do when you're playing away. You got to get some momentum. We did the same thing against Ole Miss. We got some momentum early and went on to win that game. So I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and then we got scouting next. What an episode. What an episode. You know, every episode in this has been so awesome. I mean, I'm having a blast. And what about that catch by Barron Brown? Deep throw by Brock, just lobbing it up there, and Brown coming down with it. Like, it does not get better than this. It does not get better than this. Are you kidding me? This is absolutely fantastic. We came off the bye week. Our quarterback was rested. We made some big time plays, and Brock may be the SEC Player of the Week. So it is time to recruit, though. Week 7 recruiting. Let's see what happened after the last week. Okay, we already know we got Drayton, right? How's this one looking? Tim Brooks is the big one. I want this one so bad. I don't think we need to really change anything up. It's working. Look, it's working big time. Oh my. It is working big time. We need to keep hard selling because he fits our program to perfection. I'm not going to remove anything from Tim. And we have 300 hours because remember, we spent a lot of time last week. If you all remember, we spent a lot of time scheduling visits. This is awesome. Okay, we're going to lock him in 100%. We are going to lock him in. He's visiting at oh, he already visited. Look at get it. Rivalry game 50% blowout plus 50%. Defensive tackle complimentary visit, family visit. We got up for everything. Next week, I'm telling you, he's going to commit. He's going to already commit after that game. Look how many boosts we have from that visit. That's amazing. That was the pressure on that game. You all were probably getting worried at the very beginning. I was getting worried right there with you, though, to be honest. I mean, I was getting really worried. Now, look how much our program is improving on the right side of the screen there. Look at all the A's and B's. We have a C at academic prestige. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I think that's one that just stays. Now, was he here? Oh, he's coming to Auburn. Wow, I wish he was already here. But soft sale is working. Soft sale is working. I don't think we need to change anything there. We have the house sent, social media, student of the game. We just keep on keeping on him with that one, right? Keep on keeping on. It's going to be a battle. UK, Ohio State, Notre Dame. I believe this player. Look at it at the top right. They're about to make their decision. What about the other one? Okay, they got some time. Tim Brooks has some time, but Pat Flanders is about to make the decision. Do we need to hard sell? No. I wish we would already did the visit at Vandy. We just got to keep on. We're leading. We just got to hope that our ranking will be enough. Okay. Oscar Beducci, an offensive lineman I really want. And we have really turned this player around to our side. Championship contender is what they want. And we got that. Who would have thought? Me. Let's stay humble, though. Let's not get carried away. We already have our visit scheduled, right? We already got our visit scheduled. We got send the house. We got DM player. Do we need to sway him? We can't sway him on proximity to home. Wow, I don't think we should sway him, honestly. Everything's working out there. Let's just let them visit. They're going to visit at Auburn. Let's let that one play out. Now, this one was just there. You know, they're fired up. Kyle Kendrick says no more Louisville. Look, he really did. He moved Louisville way down. Let's go, Kyle. He wants playing time, though, and I don't know if he's going to get it, though. I don't know if he's going to get it. That's something. But, wow, that's a huge win. And I think we need to stay all in on this one. We could probably take out friends and family, right? Because we're way up there. Maybe take it out next week. We have 300 hours. We are rolling, aren't we? We are absolutely rolling. This is awesome. Number 1, Kenneth loves us. From Bowling Green, Kentucky. His dream his whole life, he told me. Playing for the Kentucky Wildcats. He doesn't have any other teams he's interested in Kentucky. All he cares about is coach prestige, and he loves Ryan Gamer. Big fan of the multi-sport athlete on the channel. Has watched him win multiple PGA championships, multiple major championships in golf, World Series for the Cincinnati Reds, and he just wants to play for Ryan the Punisher Gamer. What can we say? We don't even need to even emphasize this player. He loves us. I know we maybe should if we have hours left, but he already came for a visit. Oh, he's gonna sign. I know he's not even to the top 10 yet, but I guarantee you he's going to sign. We may be able to steal some other receivers, find some sleepers this episode, because we need a receiver. We honestly, this player right here may be able to be moved to receiver. They were there as well. Oh, they're fired up. How could you not be? Look, they're like, Louisville, I don't know. I think I'm going to Kentucky after that. Love that. Should we send the house on them? Or just, should we soft sell? It costs 20. We got plenty of recruiting points. Or should we save them? Ooh, that's going to lock them in. They're going to come here. They're going to go ahead and make their decision early. I guarantee it. We've got a great recruiting class. I think so. I mean, I'm impressed. This is my first recruiting, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job going after players we need and getting talent and not just stretching for the biggest ones that we can't get. I don't know. I'm kind of proud with the way I've handled recruiting. This is the player from Louisville, the elusive back with solid speed, going to be a solid running back. I don't think we need to spend a lot of time on him, though. Do we schedule a visit? We can. We could just have him show up at the FCS game. But they could come during the bye week, though, you know? It's not a big deal. They could come up during the bye week. Because they're still going to get a boost. Right? You probably definitely want to have them come for a visit if you even want them on your team. Could they possibly be a wide receiver? Maybe. They could possibly be a wide receiver. Could bring them in. I mean, if it's a blowout, they might get a bonus here in week 12. You know, they might already make their decision by then. Week 11, week 12. Let's not even worry about a visit for them. Right? They love us. They don't have any other offers or visits. Let's hold on. Devin, I will forever be heartbroken for your decision to go to Georgia. And after you transfer to Kentucky after next season, I'll be there to tell you I told you so. I will be forever heartbroken for your decision. But we're 2 on the list. That's just verbally committed. They could change their mind. If we win a national championship, all of these might change their mind and be a Kentucky Wildcat. So one committed to Georgia, the other one to Georgia, to the Louisville Cardinals, one to Georgia, Penn State, another one to Georgia. Come on, Georgia. Can you settle down? Where were we? We did the tight end. We did stack. Parker's where we are. We're not going to get Parker. There's just no shot. I don't even think there's a reason to keep him on the list. Look, Wisconsin and Michigan State, we're just going to go ahead and remove Parker from the list. See you, Parker. We got our quarterback, Ajayi, right here. Now, where's the one this one? I'm moving this one up. This is when we're going big on Paris Berryman. This quarterback has a lot of abilities. This quarterback fits our scheme to perfection. The only way we get them... Wait, why are they coming in on the bye week? No. What was I think? Oh, because I didn't think we could get them. Ryan! Wake up! Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Clearly you want to lose a recruit. I mean, at least there's no pressure to win that game. We're going to win in the bye week. Imagine the stories come out. The Kentucky Wildcats lose. Hard sell? On what? We don't even know what they like yet. So we're just going to send the house. Send the house. I don't think we can get them now. Unless a miracle happens. Unless a miracle happens. I know we got our quarterback up there that we like. And Hodges, I love. And this is one that we probably need to schedule a visit with. Just to make sure we lock them in. Let's recruit. That's a complimentary visit. The quarterback would be like, they're bringing the 6'6" tight end Hodges. Yes. Count me in, right? Yeah. Let's do that. And he wants proximity to home. We've got that. Cleveland, Ohio. We've got that. So let's lock him in. 210 hours. Storm Livings. I thought he already chose. No, he didn't. He wants Kentucky. And we're not even spending time on him. I'm going to spend some time in today's episode going after some receivers. This is huge. The cornerback I didn't think we were going to get from Paris, Kentucky. We're going to get a little bit aggressive on this one. We're going to send friends and family. We're not going to send the house on them. Well, we can, though. We've got the scouting points, right? What if we just send the house on them? Show them that we care. Let's show Dylan Rowe that we care here at Kentucky. This is the one that I thought we were going to lose out on. But how did we move down? Oh, we didn't spin focus. That's right. So we moved down. Virginia Tech moved up. So we need to make sure that we schedule a visit. Wait, it should be complimentary on the bye week, right? Because... no. So it's going to have to be halfback. We have a quarterback and tight end coming. So I guess offensive linemen are the complimentary for the running back. I guess we could have them come in for the blowout win against FCS. I wonder if that's on their radar to add some FCS teams into the game. Playing time? No, you're not going to play. Oh, I forgot. This guy cares about playing time. Well, let's just have him come in on the bye week then. Let's have him come in on the bye week. He cares about playing time. He's not going to start. He's a gem, don't get me wrong, but I really don't think this player is going to start. I want brand exposure. There we go. I don't think he's going to start. I do care about this athlete because we could possibly switch him to a wide receiver. He's got good speed. But also, I guess I don't care about him too much. Don't tell him I said that. We haven't even scouted this player. We're number 2 on their list. And we're number 1 on their list. This running back, let's just cut ties. I mean, they're going to Texas. They've almost made up their mind. Kyle, we had plenty of running backs on our list. Let's remove Kyle Coe off the list. This is so fun. Like, recruiting in this game is so well done. So well done. You can tell they went all out with the recruiting this year. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, now we're going after wide receivers. We are going, and we're checking the board to see if there's any we might have missed out on that haven't made a decision. Like Keenan here. Might just be Keenan. Keenan is not even close to making their decision. They're a physical receiver, 6'2". Okay. I like what I see. That's all we have in the recommended. What about just top prospects? Any ones that have not made their decision? Is that the only one? There's a few. We got a few options. Let's add that one. Let's add deep threat wide receiver to the list as well. They're not even close to making their decision. We got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. We could even find some sleepers. Deep threat receiver. They're close, though. Where Indiana, they love. What about in our pipeline? Cone. Simon Cone. Georgia wants them. Well, let's compete with Georgia. Now, I don't think it's realistic that we can go after too many of these, right? I really don't. We can at least scout them a little bit to kind of get an idea if it's something we want. From Kentucky, deep threat? That could work. Do they care about proximity to home? No. Brand exposure? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to deal breakers. We're good on that. We're good on that. We're good on that. And we're good on that. Okay. Let's go back to the recruiting board. Here we go. I need some luck, everybody. Let's have some one-time luck for these wide receivers here. How's their speed? 94. Okay. That's all we're going to do on that one for now. We're just going to do one at a time. Wait, Garrett we've already scouted and we didn't like, apparently. Why did we not like him? His speed look. Oh, because I thought we couldn't get him. Well, yeah, if you don't try, you're not going to get him. Like, wake up. Wake up. Send the house on him. I'm just going to scout him each once. And then we're going to offer a scholarship. Well, no. Let's go ahead and probably scout him all the way. Speed could be really good. Speed is not good. So Christian Peace, we're going to remove off the list. Speed is not said yet, but they could be really good. So now we just try to hone it in, right? Now we try to hone it in a bit more. You got speed 94, good, really good. Speed 96, that's what I'm talking about. Speed 95. .95 speed. All right. Let's go ahead and offer the contracts, offer the scholarships. And then we can start sitting the house on them. So let's go ahead and offer scholarship to each one. I'm not even going to scout anymore. I'm just going to offer the scholarship to each of these. And we're just going to kind of let the conversation grow. We've got enough to probably DM each of them. This is so fun. We may be able to get a sleeper here, especially Frankfort, Kentucky. Okay, I believe we have found some sleepers at the wide receiver position. They're 4-star, but let me tell you, the speed we found on these recruits, I think these could be game changers. I really do. 95 speed, 2 of them, 96 speed, and 94 speed. That's a huge find late in the season, and they're almost, one of them is almost to the top 5, but most of them are not even in the top 8 yet. So we found them at the right time. I wish we had a few other points we could spend on them just in case they go ahead on their decisions. So that I know would not be ideal if they do go ahead and lock in their decisions. But we are in the top 6 there. We're not top for Garrett. We're not top there. So yeah, never mind, actually. I think the only one we could potentially get is this one. I really do. But we've got to sneak into the top 5 over Tennessee. But then I guess that kind of brings up the question, though. Do we just full send on Keenan? Do we just send the house on Keenan? That's a good question. We might, or do we adjust some of these other ones? Like Dylan Rowe? No, that's one we really need to battle with. Hodges. Berryman, we could lower. I know I keep staying positive about this one, but is there a shot we get this one? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. I want this one so bad. So bad. But is it possible we actually lock in? I mean, maybe. I don't think so. I just don't see us gaining that much influence. I know I've went back and forth on this multiple times, haven't I? I went back and forth, and I really think that we will not get this one. I really don't think we will. I think we've got to be a little bit safe or a little bit realistic here and remove some of the scouting on. Yeah, we're not sitting in the house anymore. Let's just contact friends and family. We changed it. They're still going to have the visit coming up on bye week, which is not great. But we're not closing talks. We're not closing talks. And we're in the top 3. So now we're going to put more in here. Because just to make sure we're in that top 5, or we could do another one, because this one I think we're going to be in the top 5 against Tennessee. Yeah. Even with that. This one, these ones, wow, I just don't see how we get up there. So let's do this one for now. We'll see how the other ones are later on. So we could do 25, contact friends and family. Let's do it. There we go. There it is. A recruiting finish here for the week. A lot of recruiting in today's episode, right? 2 sets of recruiting. And let's take a look at how the rankings shape up after that blowout. We're moving on to week 8. Let's see how the top 25 rankings are looking. Hopefully, look at this. Tim Brooks right in before the visit has verbally committed to Kentucky. Our first 5-star recruit. Our first 5-star. Thank you all for never giving up on me. We recruited Tim Brooks from Westerville, Ohio. That is insane. Kyle Kendrick says, let's go to Kentucky. That's the recruit from Lexington, Kentucky. Hometown hero. Dreamed of playing for Lexington, Kentucky. 2 recruits already. Colton Sanders, the tight end from Bowling Green, Kentucky, has locked in the Kentucky Wildcats. I told you all, after these visits, you better believe, how could you not commit to Kentucky? What a week. Yes. Yes. We did it. We actually did it. Championship contenders A-, 22nd. Oh my. Everybody remain calm. Look, our stadium atmosphere is in the top 20 now. Top 20 toughest place to play now. Yes. So here we go. Rook has committed to Kentucky. Kendricks has committed to Kentucky. Sanders has committed to Kentucky. Welcome in all the new recruits, YouTube. In the comments, welcome on in our new recruits. And then Baducci has said top 3 schools and Kentucky's number 1. Ajayi, the quarterback I want, the Phil General quarterback from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Number 1, nobody else going after him. We are not losing this one. I'm telling you all, this is our future quarterback right here. This is our future quarterback. They don't have the highest awareness, but what high school quarterback does? We lost Berryman. So, see, it was smart. It was smart for us to take off the fight. There's no way we were locking in that quarterback. There's no shot. It's unfortunate because I really wanted that one, but it is what it is. Now, we can get Dylan Rowe. We're in the top for Dylan Rowe. That's huge. Cornerback from Paris, Kentucky. And then Keenan, the receiver. It's a good thing we did that because we moved into 2nd place for Keenan. And we are full sending it for this athlete right here. This recruit, we are putting everything in to Keenan Malik. We need Keenan. Now, we lost, it looks like we lost the wide receiver. That's what we just added those to the list. We lost Pat Flanders. No, you're kidding. Chose Notre Dame, Pat. Why? It's because you didn't come to Kentucky for a visit yet. We're 3rd too, so even if they recommit, it's going to be to Ohio State. Wow, that's heartbreaking. So we gained a right end. We lost the left end recruit. Painful. And we lost the running back. This was one that I kind of stopped recruiting a little bit, right? We got the other recruit. We kind of stopped spending time here. But this one I went all in with and still couldn't lock it in. Notre Dame gets it. That's painful. That is painful. All right, Notre Dame stole them from us. Let's do a custom schedule and pick Notre Dame game 1 next week. We are going into the swamp in week 8. It is the rivalry, Kentucky versus Florida, and you all see the Kentucky Wildcats are ranked in the top 10. We are ranked number 8, and much deserved number 8. I think we may even deserve better than that, but wow. We are going into Florida. That's one of the toughest places to play. You go into Florida, you're going to be rattled. This Kentucky team has to battle that very tough environment. So as we take a look at the rankings here, we moved up from 11 to number 8. Oregon takes the top spot from Michigan. They're both undefeated. Utah's undefeated as well. Miami's undefeated. Kentucky's undefeated. Syracuse is undefeated as well. See if there's anybody else undefeated right now. You had the 21st ranked team Liberty, who's undefeated. You love to see it. We are playing right now. So there's your top 25. We just got to keep it up. Florida is one of those teams who can derail you when you come into their home turf. So we better be ready. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. I know these videos are long, so thank you for still sticking around, being here. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, check the full playlist in the description. That's the best place to look for more episodes, or check the channel page and you can check out the Road to Glory Career Mode series as well. And there's just plenty of other sports game content here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. If you like career modes, there's 6 or 7 ongoing career modes at the same time now. Check them out. I'll see you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.